This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Otumfoɔ said to amame eye the green light say sebi on nananum na ebi na omo ejimi no mentia omo enti amame green light ne de sebi o Otumfoɔ nana na wejimi a metia wo sa wadwiri wo fie na onim nyansa sebi mebo abaso enti sa wo Otumfoɔ nana bebia wo tibia wo wiase ana santimem na wejimi a metia wo de ba no amanfo ni mankoma twitwi break bia ni Ghana obetuma stop here from coming to Ghana. Nobody, no animal, no pet. Abua bia ni obetuma stop here. Ye de Ghana na yetete ye.
Body TV yema munyina kwaba emfambra so. Na Kevin Taylor is back. Since I say wa kudu US until my shall say life. Na Boadu motre one no beef da de bia omoko. Ye che no wo Ghana. Itokodu ye no. Ase Paul akwa akobo Manhyia leadership din say omo no bo ama ofi prison sa na okan. Enti se ntimi anko corruption wo Ghana yamfa so bo nyina kobo Otumfoɔ ene na hemfo e wo Manhyia Kevin Taylor oni Manhyia to kwane de atuntwaye we na kumasi so fo so mu a wona say na mekokumasi na Otumfoɔ ade na wanko se wanko ntimi anko because we do matem sa wasan sha sibim se Paul akobo Otumfoɔ ene no kofo de ene kwa mo Otumfoɔ se Manhyia yes wakofa leadership na nyina beto na adia wa yewmo no uye anu si nkyenya ntim fodwo nso ho akodwem NPP 4 akotia by election sisi ayato koku nti o so mo do mani age enzembebre yekote Kevin Taylor.
As we speak today, officially this criminal Paul Adom is under investigations. Ye krobia sebio yenim nyansa pa ena omo a omo hwe Metro TV so the board of directors of Metro TV so omo njimi ya they should tell this guy never to stand on that TV again until the investigations are done. The board of directors of Metro TV are criminals, so omo nya kromfo a they will never allow this filthy criminal who is under criminal investigation. Paul Adom is under criminal investigations. It's not just any ordinary investigation. So, Paul Adom is a criminal as we speak. He is under investigations. Into your hene na oma kwa we begina wenim se wabawa himfie na onu bedin koma wo hene no kwa ye kromfo. Na criminal investigations na da Paul Adom so no. Enye se bi okowia na asori sika wo. We wia Ghana mine no sika. And it's all your hene. It does not matter where you are. You can be in the north, east, south, wherever. Now makwasia we wura wa himfie say me Paul Adom a criminal who is under investigation abegina wenim ene wo bedin komo mo asoso ne so a aka say yeda wase ena wo ye de hia na wo ye hene no wo ye kwasia every say wo so corruption so this guy should be blacked out. Anything I say Metro TV, the board of Metro TV, tomorrow I'll come and show you their pictures. Remember Ghana for the kind of people who are on the board of Metro TV. I'll come and show you the kind of people they are. They will tell you our integrity is important. But those foolish people on Metro TV board, they are going to allow this criminal. As we speak, this guy is under criminal investigations. And the investigation is not just ordinary. He has stolen government money. Now, let's go back to the statement from the special prosecutor. They will delve into the criminality of this dirty, filthy fool we are entertaining in Ghana. Because a krobia sebio ye penokra, I was a Paul Adom, he's supposed to be in jail by now. Now, when you read the letter from the special prosecutor, or the charge Paul Adom, unya butrena u read the letter na, you see some fine things in there. And then they justify why Paul Adom today, so we a TV station, at the Metro, now we allow this fool to stand on that TV to speak about Ghana. Then you, the board of directors of Metro, Jimmy, you don't respect the intelligence of Ghanaians. When you read the special prosecutor's statement that he released, or say, the office of the special prosecutor, OSP, has interviewed and formally charged the former board chairman of the Ghana Airport Company Limited, Paul Adomotri and 2 others. Or see, special prosecutor say, and they no release way. Or see, what charge a former Ghana Airport Company board chair. It is special prosecutor. He charged somebody who occupied government position. Sikabia yetua Paul Adomotri bia na eyemene wo taxes. The special prosecutor did not charge Paul Adomotri as a private citizen. Only Paul Adomotri need any business. The only way reason to charge Paul Adomotri or investigating and say na aban sika ana aban dwumadie Paul Adomotri nsa. So Paul Adomotri is a former government appointee. So let's draw the line. There's a difference between Paul Adomotri being a quack journalist, a propagandist, and there's a difference between Paul Adomotri being a former Ghana Airport Company, Ghana for their board chair. He took an appointment from a political party that was in power. So let us not mix Paul Adomotri being a political appointee with Paul Adomotri being a liar, a thief, a criminal, somebody who basically rapes women and make it look like fun in Germany. No. So there are 2 different things here. Paul is being investigated because now you are buying munipa. Now when you move forward or you keep reading the document, that's what it says. He is required to present 2 landed properties of no specific value registered in his name. However, he has informed the OSP that he does not own landed property in Ghana. As a result, he remains in custody until the bail terms are satisfied. Moka say Paul Adomotri, ye catch and say onfa ayeden nyoma bi odubesia wawa e kire say onwane na OSP mani nkofie no oka say Ghana ha na ote no oni ejapade bia na OSP say fine. So oni ejapade bia dia ene hyem. Now the 2 other persons are Oche Kwame Bafo Ewua. That's Group Executive, Commercial Services, GACL, and that's a Ghana Airport Company Limited, and Albert Ajete Ajelai, CEO of DevNest Systems. Almost so I'm Paul Bokronwa, a special prosecutor, a charge almost no. Now, okay, the last paragraph, special prosecutor, a release, this is what he said. Mr. Adomotri is under investigation in connection with a revenue assurance contract between the Ghana Airport Company Limited and a private firm owned by the proprietor of Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited, that's the SML. The OSP is examining possible procurement breaches, including a sole source contract awarded to a company other than the one approved by Ghana Airport Company Limited Board. Inti Paul Adomotri, chair chini tu minyina na a board chair na oye e Ghana Airport Company ento ne chair no enye because oni OSP your problem, enye because odidi OSP atem, enye because Ekufuado maniska say ongu OSP de nimase. That is not my problem. Paul Adomotri was arrested because he was given appointment to be the board chair at Ghana Airport Company Limited. Now, you Paul Adomotri emaniba afie no. Thank you, team. You have something for me? Thank you very much, Mr. S. Thank you for making this ready. I really appreciate this. You Paul Adomotri be afie no. Finally, the same Metro TV and it just spawned company. And at the end of the day, omotam sika say Paul Adomotri, even though wabo Ghana krono and hwa ka dwemu no omode omojapade kosi awawa ene yi Paul Adomotri eba fie. That's right. Now, the reason why internal Ghana for ye kemu bebrebe in 2017 to 2024 ni nyina say na corruption ketahye every single day. You see appointees omomwa ban mu omu wie sika. So Ghanaians were so angry. Ghanaians for over 60 years, we have been trying to fight corruption. And over the years, Nipa Bebre raised the issue be about people in Ghana are omo positions are. Sa positions no omo de ebre the fight against corruption ase. It's been one big problem. Nobody wants to own up to it. Abaya adebia adawache. And it has become recently has become a norm. Say obi bokro no obi wi aban sika na yesi nipa bi hihye kire a omoboa masa nipa no sebio krono oboye no yeyi sa nipa de frim abra ye ntwe naso na ne nyina ya tete sansem ni bi wo ho ba na ye nhye da ngindi efri say sebio until see benya hard evidence no na nipa bebre wo Ghana njindi say so obi di Ghana sika when somebody commits a crime, when somebody steals from the taxpayer, when somebody becomes corrupt and steal from the taxpayer, na njindi say so obi wia Ghana sika ye wo nipa bi a omo ye titirifo omo tumi tena emma eye den nipa ya mo mutumi say omo ntwe sa nipa na so pressure say omo njai sa akromfo no since say wo me Ghana na minim say sa de na eye no kre. I never believed that there were people in Ghana, prominent people in Ghana, who will be sitting in their homes and putting pressure on government agencies to release criminals into the system again. But some painful way, so when they get the opportunity during speeches, let us fight corruption. Let us go against corruption. Let us all come together and make sure when people commit a crime, we as a nation, Yaman Brana Yejuma. Until Paul Adom some way by no na minim say ye won penifo Ghana, their job is to protect criminals the system is trying to put away for good. Now Paul Adom ba fie no obey video ekire ekwan a efa so emane ba fie, because there was no way Paul Adom was going to get a bail, because he basically told the special prosecutor say on Ghana no one oni japade bia. So the question here is, per Paul Adom statement or make here after a year say kromfo no per insema okaye no, it means that the fight against corruption no is going to be very difficult. Now
to the chiefs Kwamo Hene, Jache, Jusumai Hene, and the senior officials of Manhyia Palace who put pressure on the system. To the chiefs Kwamo Hene, Jache, Jusumai Hene, and the senior officials of Manhyia Palace who put pressure on the system, insisting that please release Paul Adom. I cannot thank you more. I'm coming to Kumasi and I'll do it. Received to my partner. So,
Paul Adom bedru fie no, and I check Ghana for say, oh, Chrono boy nyina no, wia Ghana, political appointment or G and the Kufuado to go and watch Ghana Airport as the board chair no. Special prosecutor eche no ko shemu a na ye tutu na no a e wo se ye gi esika no Paul Adom chiba no beka che se oh nipa bi a na sebio omo wo ho a ye nim omo a sebio omo na emma eye special prosecutor na pressure or see those people put pressure on the system. A very serious statement. That means the special prosecutor could not resist the pressure. That means Paul Adom, who is a criminal, no, nipa bi obubo omudi no, omo na de pressure eto to a special prosecutor no so, to system no so, emma a thief, a criminal like Paul Adom let loose into the system again. Now nipa na obubo omudi no, sebio ye Ghana for a dia obubo ye, and you see, or can be say, the leadership.
See,
or see, time or wohono, Kwamo Hene, or you're one of the chiefs, or the pressure man, special prosecutor. No, those were the guys at him for. You expect to say, so obi area or mine, so obi bo or minor chrono, na say ye be investigations, sir. I also almost no making sure say no cre akoda be done, or say, sir, I him for to say, Kwamo Hene, sir or Hene no, Sebio. Odintintimai e make sure say Oma fresh special prosecutor na ama the pressure say omunjai Paul, even though Paul abokro no or say Kwamo Hene e yo hene bi a odi sa adwuma ne bi or say eye Jache Hene ono so wa ha ono so yo hene bi a odi tintimai a onim sa Paul abokro no a ye nyina ye kasetia ketahye say special prosecutor na enchi aban mu nipa engum no yesi Jache Hene so eyobia. He was also influential, putting pressure on the special prosecutor to make sure Paul Adom no ye yin free jail. Obo eye Jusumai Hene ono so no picture wa ha Jusumai Hene so na ono so edimu tintiman omo nyina santiman for ahemfo omo so etam phone na omo de pressure to system no so we ya ahemfo na expect to say so obi bo krono wo aban mu a eni se nkomo do mo frafrem nanso ende Paul Adom me ate ase say asofo And as a soft what is a mensa otabel, on a yakwamo hene, jachi hene, and a juso hene, almost one say Paul Abokrono, and so yenja and man and co, and yamena mekaye. Now the kind of money who can say a woman in say, or see the senior officials of Manhyia Palace. Or can ya go catch say, Uba Manhyia in penifo mudi Manhyia nim. Omo the pressure pa eto system ne so a emaye yi no free ho, even though no abokro no the senior leadership or see the senior officials. You can say senior, that means untumi yi Otumfoɔ mfirim sebi o mampon hine wumom nipa bi o hye nan bia no untumi yi ne mfirim, untumi yi eyeden akomu hine mfirim, untumi yi bantama hine mfirim, untumi yi dwaben hine mfirim, untumi yi eyeden bekwa hine. These are senior members omo Manhyia na imrebi abayo bi kasatia Otumfoɔ ema saa mpanifo no tena ase se eye abayo na no etia Otumfoɔ into omo twe nase. Saa senior members be including Otumfoɔ, because you cannot tell me say senior members in Manhyia without including Otumfoɔ. No. Into Paul Adom in his statement, ometia say even though wabo Ghana krono we Ghana, he is a thief, he's a criminal under investigations. No, omo no emani free jail, ebetene fie free no. Eye Otumfoɔ na hemfo a omo wo eye de Manhyia Palace. Hey, this is not a joke. This is not a joke, and this is an indictment on Otumfoɔ 32 and Manhyia Palace. Right now, we know. Paul Adom say ye tia kromfo wo Ghana per Paul Adom statement no e ye Manhyia ne emu pedifo and a tamphone emma aban pressure say omunja kromfo. This is a very serious statement. Per his own statement, opeso kachire say wa ma tia say Manhyia na esi esiwo eko de eketahye Manhyia na esi esiwo eko no kore Otumfoɔ 32 na kachi yehunu se eye krogen a yentumi mfa kro no emfore no and the Paul Adom China TV so aka kire Ghana fo nyina se me ball Ghana kro no me wia Ghana sika e wo se emra ne medi no Otumfoɔ eye Manhyia senior officials. You cannot mention senior officials of Manhyia abra onfa menana Otumfoɔ 32 nka ho. So as we speak today, the fight against corruption is very difficult. So Paul Adom face prosecution na ye Manhyia. And is it only Paul Adom ye kan wasem? Ebia there are other people omo meka ya ye nim se Manhyia mpo hye. Now, if Manhyia wants to prove to us say it is not a palace that protects and defends criminals, we need Manhyia to disassociate itself from this criminal. Because a Manhyia to man, yes, then from today, no, we will see Otumfoɔ say to Manhyia say a palace that is there to protect criminals who steal from the taxpayer. That is my worry. Because if we don't check this, if the right things are not done, if Manhyia does not come out to disassociate itself from this statement from Paul Adom, say oh no, ebeji aban adwuma ebu aban fa so he's under investigations ya chi no se Manhyia mba abontra meka se enye ye ne ene e ka kire a special prosecutor ye the pressure egu system no so then it means Manhyia from today we will see Manhyia Palace Otumfoɔ 32 and then senior officials of Manhyia say they are making the fight against corruption very difficult for us, and that when we talk about corruption Manhyia, and this is not a joke. Say the ahimfe kesiye say society political criminality, then it brings down the integrity and credibility of a palace like Manhyia Palace.
Worried. And then to
the part of the statement that is more dangerous, and say the senior officials of Manhyia Palace who insisted, you see, so what one can say the senior officials of Manhyia Palace who put pressure on the system, or say they put pressure and insisted. Asana Paul Adom, it will go a long way to affect Manhyia. Because on record, right now we know, say, a political fugitive, criminal, a political ex-convict like Paul Adom, a political criminal like Paul Adom, Ghana history, Ojina TV so can say, he he is being protected by Menhyia. So I was summarizing the Paul Adom here na. Intende ohini biti baby, ohini kitwa biti baby o ka say hwia kai. Enti Menhyia na de bia sorry a Menhyia no. Juma Menhyia dini. That is what people are going to say. It will bring down that respect. Say ohini kitwa biti baby o ka say hwia kai. Enti Menhyia na ya ka no. Sana de no mo ye enie. De omuti Menhyia nie. This is from Paul Adom Nenuma 7. Also the senior officials of Menhyia who put pressure on the system and insisted, hey, we are not joking here. This is not supposed to be a joke. This is basically an indictment on Menhyia Palace. Ama Palace now looking like a criminal entity. I'm telling you. And the way I respect Otumfoɔ and him for Boadu, I expect them to come out and disassociate themselves from this criminal. Because a Sardine and Sia, then anyone can sit anywhere else and say Menhyia Kromfo Neguo. And I can tell you, it is something that some people will take advantage of and say. Because the Menhyia to Mama Bontene and Kase, we are not part of what he's saying. We don't know anything about what he's saying. And Menhyia did not put pressure on the system. Then people right now will think, say, the work of Menhyia is to protect criminals like Paul Adom. And so Santini, I don't care. So the issue here is the Paul Adom no. Or China baby I say, Otumfoɔ na mebeka say Kromfo na. Yeah. Me say, wobetuma agimanu esibone nana de onim de meka no. Me say wobetuma bo ho samrahene. Wobetuma asante ahwahwa ho. Wobegyina bedwom abɔ udin sɛ me asantini. Omka say we are Santini, inti mo enemo yene no ena mo protect ya Kromfo. Inti we need Menhyia to come and disassociate itself from this statement because it will go a long way to destroy Asanteman. It will destroy Otumfoɔ. Because that statement, if Menhyia does not come out to disassociate itself, I can sit here, somebody can sit somewhere else and say, Menhyia, every single official there, including Otumfoɔ, is people who protect criminals. Then you person corruption. Then you person corruption. Then you person ketahye na ahemfo tete ahemfie na omo system na pressure. Say yenim se Paul Adom abokro no. Yenim se oyewi. Yenim se aban sika no wafa. Na enso munja no. How can we allow this to happen? Until Menhyia and the senior officials of Menhyia come out to tell us say dear Paul kan no omuni mo hwe no. We will see Menhyia Asanteman ahemfo mu say they are the ones making the fight against corruption difficult. And I know Otumfoɔ said to Kadebia or say panie kura etu kejetia ote. So I know Otumfoɔ knows about this. He has heard it. He has seen the video. It is Otumfoɔ taking action. So Menhyia taking action. Then it means that Otumfoɔ is endorsing. When we sit here and say Menhyia a corrupter, Otumfoɔ should not be angry. I'm going to state this again. Otumfoɔ pin anapanya tokejetia ote. Sa video ya Paul Adom ti eye no Otumfoɔ ehu. Menhyia penyini bi ehu. Say Otumfoɔ ne Menhyia refuse say ombeba out abe disassociate omo every statement we are. Then we also have the right to say Menhyia is corrupt and nobody should see Menhyia as a palace whereby they can protect our nation. They can help us fight corruption. And this is something that has to be done now. Into say action now, then obviously, then it means directly Otumfoɔ catcher say yes, that is what they do at Menhyia. And ahemfo akɛseɛ per Paul Adom statement and then the obi bokro no a na omo hya ahemfie insist the pressure to system so say yenyi omo baby a yedudie. This is where we are. You might not like me. I don't care. I don't care about how you feel. I'm making you know the truth. I'm making you know the truth. It's not you not liking me. And I'll go to that TikTok and do my time the best summer. I'm telling Ghana for no crano. See, I see a person change Asanteman. You pay your Otumfoɔ. You can't say no be a India and you can't just Asanteman Otumfoɔ say, Omunchi Omunfri Sakron Casa we home. If there's a Menhyia. Any of him for a case of Menhyia, and to me a Marbontine, and Trump Winfrua, and the Sebio, Obibasia, Yarin and Cano, not Sebio, the Otan and Canason Can. Because Penin Tief, and Tenefie, Eman and Cadian, and yet the one I'm to buy it. This is an advice to all of us. Say a person, yo, woman, she say it's a sacred place. And the moment any mention kasa. And as a mention, yasa obuona, yana nanum de atua bedrun na, and the any mention kasa, na menshia emra bontin meka se dabi, the Paul kind of bois. Now, dear Yan say, Paul Adom kwasi ampen besa ko ahimfie ewa santimemu na ohini bi ewa santimemu agye no oh me de hye na mo saa ahemfo no ade akyi a omo say yatena se yebedi asem ma set kromfo free ma insist e put pressure on the system asset kromfo free obi a wawia millions of cedis every Ghana for ho ade akyi a mo saa ahemfo ejuso hene insuta hene kwamo hene jaache hene eye mo ahemfo amaka otumfo ahemfo mpenifo include otumfo intade achia mo betena menhia samudi asemana. I am asking a simple question. Ade achia menhia betena se odi asem, and what credibility na menhia wa odi asem if you say menhia from Paul Adomotry's statement menhia na the pressure to system ne so Otumfoɔ ne the senior officials and the pressure to system no so and insisted say ono Paul Adomotry kromfo no yenyi no Paul Adomotry is a political criminal. Mensa Otabra mesema kana asem or one of the most despicable human beings in Ghana. Mensa Otabo nti na ekwesuma no sade ende obewu ato esien. Mensa Otabo ne boni na ato esien etua ho ka. Mensa Otabo ya ohese curtains nam Ghana ne born into Atuesian ewu. And Mensa Otabo carry the blood of Atuesian till he dies. Because of the crime they committed running the bank. Because of politics, some people were sidelined. Mensa Otabo can never walk away from the blood of Atuesian. If Atuesian dies today, it's the fault of Mensa Otabo and his group of people who were on the board. Because Boni Omudini, the young man, no. I'm not saying the young man was not part of it. Mensa Otabo and the young men, they all took part in this crime. Why were they selective in who to jail? And who was the person who jailed Atuesian? For the same judge. It's immediate. May catch the menshia with all due respect. Say menshia per se this buoni mano. Menshia per se on per se Ghana benyane kasetia. Otumfoɔ per se Ghana mbebunu embayiwa embabawa Ghana mpenifo obia ebenya menshia kasetia menshia ntwe ne ho mfiri krono wemu because you see from what Paul Adomotry is saying no krono no boy no menshia is associated with the crime, and I don't want Otumfoɔ na hinia way be associated with a political crime, never. And it's not make us say with all due respect to Otumfoɔ, with all due respect to the leadership of menshia, a statement should be released. Someone refuses somebody releases statement, and then it means say a yampa. The Paul Adomotry can say menshia and Emma the fight against corruption heading. It is menshia that is protecting political criminals. It is Otumfoɔ said to and his leadership. They are the ones behind criminals duping this nation. We need clarification on this matter. We need menshia. We need Asofwa. Yabubo Mudingina. We need all these people to come out and clear their names. It is very, very simple. Paul Adomotry is a thief. He is a political criminal. Baby Paul Adomotry no say this guy on this planet, he's a political criminal. He's a thief. He's a filthy, dirty drug peddler. Or ye area with the Ghana sika. And I kept telling Zoom Lion, any Metro TV, and yet on board and they say, Paul Adomotry is under criminal investigation. Why do you want him to stay on Metro TV? Then it means say the owner and the board, you people are involved in criminality. And Zoom Lion is a very respectable man. Me penasem, me respect him. He has contributed to the development of this nation. I will never stand anywhere to disrespect Zoom Lion. But if Zoom Lion and the board of Metro TV company ni omudia esa kasa Paul Adomotry nko gina TV so Zoom Lion or your Pentecost penyini. Zoom Lion or your Pentecost penyini. Zoom Lion has always stood up against corruption. Zoom Lion has always lived a life majority of Ghanaians respect. So Zoom Lion but just a Pentecost ni papa or kanokre. Now the board members of Metro TV say and they all want us to fight corruption. Paul Adomotry is not supposed to be given any room to stand on Metro TV because he's under criminal investigation. He's under criminal investigation. The guy is a thief, potential criminal. He's under investigation. Why do you allow him to stand on your TV? Is this the kind of person you people want to put your credibility on the line for? Just remind him. Ubedi hini na we na wodo o credibility be protected. Jaache hini. Ope hine di ope hine mame mboboro ko no na mento aso. Enti eye kumewu hine medi hine no mo credibility no Paul Adom chi kronfo we na mo de beto so. Jaache hine monya me hine no. Na Paul Adom chi ewiwe kronfo atetobotom ni drug addict we entina eye jaache akonwa no mo de besi awawa. Kumewu man hene dwaben hene intima konwa no Paul Adom chi kwasea wenti ena akwa mo nananom koye edi dware akonwa we enda akonwa no mo di defend kronfo we ahemfo amaka insuta hene eye bantama hene ahemfo akase amu menhia including Otumfoɔ akonwa kase amudi Paul Adom chi kwasea onka no kure kronfo we na mode makonwa no besi awawa ma Paul motete ho amenne Ghana for say ye penkonwa a protector kronfo a ye ntumi njam ho ye bom nyina mudin motete ho obi ankasa. Is this what you people want your grandchildren to come and meet? Paul Adom chiri nipa September eduabone ebodo no wu motete ho mo hyehyɛ dem mo hyehyɛ jabin mo hyehyɛ adwuso jaache mo hyehyɛ dem mo nyina mo te de America no enimguaseɛ mo be pie abekasa se kronfo we enye ne ye suppress system no mo hyehyɛ dem ene saa na mo pese ye kɔ de ene ye bekɔ ne saa se saa na mo pese ye kɔ no Ghana. And with all due respect ye bekɔ ne saa every say kokrom and Pharisee better o hene so a and the Pharisee dey atawa asawa so beto so because ye hu ne say the Paul ka ye nyina no di amwa ye nyina na ye no kore it is here yate ase until we hear from you people. Until we hear from you people. Muna muguo no from Manhyia to Jabin, from Jabin to Jaache, from Jaache to Nsuta, from Nsuta to Ejoso. Muna ende Paul Adom chiri e ka kire Ghana fo nyina say dwuma dia mudi nie ye kire akromfo a na mode makonwa no montoma no ebu ejina oman no ekon so say enja akromfo mo monko. By September now Paul eduabola ma me de ball nya no na ekuno. Na de me ya ye ka say African slave, ye ka say a woman who is an African slave Paul Adom chiri yire odna ne ho ya me mmobo kwasea we akodi sika wo Exim Bank akwedi fa woto a woni akwa we jai na o ma jimi we aka kire say ye yi me free prison enti ye ntambra fie betena camera nim na o ma me panyini oto atwentwom abetena ho ai and you are my husband abra nya wo ne natifie abra nya wo ne be ma we natifie aware na gu na wodi wanim abetena TV so ye ka say African slave ebi ni Paul yire no. You know what is going on, you know your husband. We have shown you evidence. You know you are no more with the guy. Because of what? Now you cannot go out there. Exim Bank, former MDR. Now only way. On your Berman Champo. Now what's our betina ho to betina say I ya de Paul Ebanti me bekata ne nimguasie so. Now betina TV so. We nimguasie ni mama. We will be a young lady or say make sure you are a woman of substance. Be strong. Yaka African slave. Yak, yabejum, yakwe nim. Team, do you have anything for me? If you have nothing, Paul free prison by Adom free prison by ne tu bini. Ne sound kan. No dia besi plate so didi. Na wote ne nkyɛn oba o sɔre hohoro to. Oba wo so what fie ho. Na Jimmy we free prison aba we ndware. Ne sahyehyɛ ne to na adwene nyinaa ba betena ho ne nsa ho bini ne ho kan obaye a boxers ɛhyɛ no ne hwewase nyinaa black ne ho fin obetena ho se gye aduane di na wote ne ho wɔ TV ho akwanum kan twitwi ne nse na wo yɛ ɔbaa we ka sɛ we de me kyerɛ nkwaraa na wo ma ɔbaa be gyina TV so na wo frɛ ho sɛ me de be tiaware ase all because of TV. Uye nimguasie ni ba. Why sorry for no because show in a different way. You are just an embarrassment to women. Akwa we akoda jail. Anadwiri nyina ne nsa hye ne to. We titi ne to a ne nsa kan. Ne wo ta. Boxers hye no onworo ye. Ne nsa hye ne hwo ho. E na odete eye cells so anadwumu ni nyina. E sori ba ya ye di plate abesi ne ma. Wo so abetena ho oba mu a. Akwa no ho sa te ne ho fin adena betena TV so say didi na numu kan and there you don't have a landing property, it is in our name. Aware a obi di share woto a egu no TV so na wo be promote aware. Onu ade ko abehu ni say MPP nkora no omunya BP champion fo no omo jimi brutal MPP youth no hey omo de omo jimi omo say double ai MPP youth no obehu omo TikTok Kevin Taylor no ye ntia te hwe no ho fi bi ne dross miensa obehu obi so saa se ebu no so de pepa ye to ai ba ku bi no saa ba ku bi no na ni ti no esi wa ha ni ti 80% ena ne hwene na no eye 15 ai Kevin Taylor ye ntia te no ho tie bi tetena e toilet no ye pe banchi dua na ehu anasa eburu a ehu ana ebu ne de pepa ye to o ye politics me ndwem ye wura hefa Mode munim de ba gabu nyina maka moto atwem agigim DSTV issue saba, and we want to clarify something here. DSTV amu person mu use the minority. DSTV multi choice for amu use a Jimmy, and you see minority calls for fair DSTV subscription, pricing and parliamentary engagement. The fact of the case is DSTV is a private entity. DSTV, you're doing what Ghana and why development. It takes nothing from us. Now, Yatiana, the communications minister Bakache said DSTV, almost subscription on Ghana, ne boy dendodo, omonteso. This is way back in May 2024. Satana dollar was 17. Satime na GDP inflation ending on 57. DSTV den increase den increase subscription. And the couldn't tell me some increase subscription in 2024 and say no dollar was through. Now inflation was through. Now taxes was through. Multi choice na cars as a metre. And today in Ghana, taxes about form, inflation about form, dollar nam 10 from 17 to 10. DSTV beso catcher say upon all these positive indications from the government, they are still going to increase, and I say they are not going to drop their prices when it comes to subscription. And Sam George, the minister, Akacha DSTV for say, DSTV announced and implemented a 15% increase in April. That is 2024. At a time the city had seen a 10% appreciation. Inflation dropped by over 5% and fuel prices also dropped. Now, right now, what we are seeing in the minority in parliament, led by the content creator, Afenyo Makino, DSTV for a show which is almost 7 parliament. Now, almost Jojo are 7 parliament because DSTV him say what they are doing is wrong. Now, let me state this and be emphatic. We support Sam George 1,000%. If DSTV refuse to adhere to what the communication ministry is saying, technically what the government is saying now, DSTV should be shut down. Now, me say Ghana for TBBA say DSTV is a private company. DSTV, they are operating in our country. DSTV, omonfa sikebia ma bain. DSTV, omonfa bibia enka ye development ho. DSTV eye obi na agi ni sika egu ni bottom. Enti se aban na eteso eye NDC aban se sika na woje Ghana for no eye too much na teso. Na se DSTV se onte ase na woko Nigeria eye tax se na agi nti na agi ni se ya DSTV pa omundum no mko hwe ni nyina Nigeria. DSTV, if they feel and they think that there are a lot of subscribers in Nigeria, if they believe that the amount of money they are making in Ghana isn't even closer to what they make in Nigeria, then they should fucking pack out of Ghana. DSTV is not an entity that should be able to show flex in front of a government. The Ghana government is bigger than any company in Ghana. So DSTV should get that in their head. If they cannot adhere to what the minister is saying, they should fucking leave Ghana. I heard DSTV. The letter DSTV released, that response they gave to the government through the ministry, DSTV does not even respect Ghanaians. DSTV in their letter showed gross disrespect to we the people of Ghana. And who the fuck is DSTV to come and write letter to us insisting on what they want on their terms? DSTV, a private company. It is a company to say Obiebie company or Ghana. Multi-choice is not a national asset. DSTV, and I am very happy upon all that this minority, they are very political. Now DSTV a question minority nechi. Adentina DSTV, muye juma or Ghana. Why do you operate in Ghana? And the government says, this is our terms. This is what we want. We want to protect our consumers. The citizens paying taxes to us, giving us that room to operate. We want to protect them. These are our terms. If you are a company and you feel the terms are not good for you, what do? You leave. Why should we take DSTV's issue to Parliament? Yeah, near the Papa be about discuss what Parliament now, because these fools who call themselves minority, they want to politicize the matter. DSTV, Akosho Mochi, and some of them, because they have affiliation with DSTV, they want to use Parliament to suppress Ghana government and the Ministry of Communication. Now, yeah, Jimmy Nkwanti, I had then a DSTV, a private institution or a private company. Yeah, then I asked them call Parliament. Now they end the DSTV more. Ghana government, you think I said for mana. So DSTV and you doom no Ghana. You doom DSTV Ghana, and then Ghana ekonebegu. DSTV a platform, and ono ajeje channels eguso, and a channels na wajije eguso no, oji husika, and na uye juma Ghana ni catch us a back massa. Yansu say ni ebeje. So won't to mean get the fuck out of Ghana. If DSTV cannot pay, they should get out of Ghana. Why is the minority making it look like, say, DSTV is GBC? DSTV is something that is so important to us. It is not a necessity. DSTV is not a necessity to any Ghanaian. And nobody gives a shit about DSTV. So if they feel that they are so powerful, they should roll back and go back to Nigeria. Me say if they think say DSTV no, if they think say Ghana is not important, their market their base Ghana number nisa, and that they cannot adhere to what Sam George is saying, they should fucking pack out. Nobody should give DSTV any room in our parliament. Why? Are we paying parliamentarians to go and discuss a private entity? Who said DSTV is a necessity? A fucking company that is making its money. Why should it be a burden on us? If you don't use DSTV, why? Can't you watch other channels? There are other players on standby who are ready to come into the Ghanaian market to give us the same thing DSTV is giving us. DSTV, Nankasa, what do we watch on it? Nigeria for any DSTV for call parliament to say they could discuss here. DSTV better so no, because they knew say BB Nigeria omukwasi jantina show no. They know that their pornographic show no. My Nigerians majority are watching that show. That is why they were quick to reduce it in Nigeria. It's not because they respect Nigerians, because they think Nigerians are stupid, because they know Nigerians like those kind of nonsense content, because they know when they reduce it, because of the number of subscribers in Nigeria, they are not going to lose. But in Ghana, you cannot bring that your stupid thing to Ghana. You need to respect Ghana government, our rules in Ghana. We make our taxes. We pay our own taxes. We say if you want to work with us, pay this. If you cannot do it, then get out of Ghana. DSTV does not have any new program. A dear partner with DSTV. So tell me, what content is on DSTV do you really like? There's nothing on DSTV. The only thing people watch on DSTV is the soccer games. See, soccer games, if you are, there's nothing on DSTV. Old nonsense movies. All the content is waste. So why are we even taking this to Parliament? Why is the NPP thinking that they conniving with DSTV behind the scenes to make the government look bad? I insist, and I'm very happy Sam George, his position hasn't changed. And ultimately tienko forward TV, so political analyst for Kwasiafo say, right now DSTV is a necessity. What bodam? How can DSTV be a necessity in Ghana? Who is forcing you to watch DSTV? You be a Ghana DSTV or Ghana. Who didn't nipa DSTV any dia? The shareholders of DSTV. Why na Ghana ni account? So why are you people making it look like say DSTV no? See you free Ghana for be wu. Sam Kwasiasem no, we should cut it short. On the 7th, if they don't adhere to the rules we have put together, they need to be kicked out of Ghana. They should fucking leave and go to Nigeria and go to South Africa. If the people in South Africa, on the DSTV, what about South Africa, go to South Africa today, they don't even watch DSTV. I've lived in South Africa for a year and a half. Most South Africans watch ETV and SABC. They don't even have money to subscribe. Go to South Africa. A few people watch DSTV. Go there. Go to South Africa. So South Africa population now, less than 1% watch DSTV. They only have DSTVs in pubs, in sports bars. People at home, nobody subscribes to DSTV. Munko South Africa go busa. I have lived in South Africa before. So I'm Kwasiasem na Obama DSTV I to say it is a priority. How can a TV station be a priority? A private TV station tries to now decide for us Ghanaians. Yeah, Jimmy. So I support Sam George 100%. And we Ghanaians support Sam George. Me say, every single Ghanaian should support Sam George. DSTV, if they cannot lower their subscription, they should leave Ghana. Sack them. Let them clear off. Are they the only TV channel in the world? Is DSTV the only TV station? They should fucking leave this country. We have better content we want to protect. We can put enough money in GBC and make it better. What is DSTV? That we have to stop doing everything and bring DSTV matter to parliament. Kwasiakeka. Nonsense talk. To sec. More bottom. Take them back. If they think they have the base in their home country, South Africa, DSTV should go back to South Africa. If they think they have the base in Nigeria, they should go to Nigeria. If Ghana's smart number does not matter, they should move out of Ghana. Nobody's going to die if DSTV leaves Ghana. Nobody is going to die. DSTV, ukoswa, and Sky Sports, no matter what DSTV, 70% of the channels, they are taking money from channels. And then instead of you to pay, you are telling us to say, you are writing letter to our communications minister. Are you people crazy? And in their wedding, you want it to sound like we are serving you people. Foolish idiots. You came to Ghana to work. You need to adhere to our laws. If you cannot, get the fuck out of here. We have Nigerians in South Africa. You people are chasing them around. You want to kill Nigerians in South Africa. We know Nigerians who have shops in South Africa. And I don't support those kind of things. But the kind of tone, the letter you wrote to us Ghanaians, it makes you people look foolish. The stupidity amongst you people. You think you can do your nonsense in any country. This is the new Ghana under John Mahama. You either adhere to what we want or you get the fuck out of Ghana. I don't know. Why should we waste taxpayers' money and bring DSTV matter to parliament? Why? What the fuck is DSTV? Go to South Africa. I stayed in Joburg for a year and a half. Go there. 90% of people who live in Joburg, they don't watch DSTV. They watch SABC. They watch ETV. They watch other channels. DSTV, even South Africa, they don't watch it. And I hear Jiminti, we have to insist DSTV is a necessity. Who the fuck said DSTV is a necessity? How can a private TV channel be a necessity in Ghana? So, Sam, I am in full support, 1,000% behind you. Don't change your stance. They either bend or they go home. DSTV either bends or they go home. If they cannot bend, they should stay home. DSTV, Massa, we don't have time for nonsense. If you think the Ghana market is small, pack your things and go to South Africa. That's where you are from. Pack your things and go to Nigeria. They like to watch porn and unnecessary content. We are not ready to pay for shit because the things you are giving us is not even enough. Yes. If you have a problem, then pack and leave. That's all I will say. Nobody's going to entertain this nonsense. Our parliamentarians should come to parliament because of DSTV subscription. Why? Are we stupid? South Africa now more. Do you think they will bring DSTV matter to parliament? Do you think South African parliament will entertain DSTV? Why are we making these foolish idiots see us like we don't know what we are doing? Nobody's going to give them any room. If you don't adhere to our rules, leave the country. There are other people on standby waiting. Yeah, you know, TV station. I am paying $5,000 a month. There are other people watching my channel in other countries. Massa, I have to pay the 5,000. That is the law. If I don't pay, my TV goes off. So if you come to Ghana and you say, pay this amount of taxes, and you say you cannot pay, get the fuck out of Ghana. Nobody's going to entertain DSTV. What the heck is DSTV? When you come to America, nobody watches DSTV. Is only in Africa. Small countries, and they are intimidating you people. Now, let's talk about cocoa. And today, a story about cocoa pricing. The finance minister, a release. DSTV. Such a foolish channel. We should stop what we are doing to come and discuss DSTV. Are you people insane? Now, government increases producer price of cocoa from $3,100 per ton to $5,040 per ton. Now, people were saying, say, and this buying say, my enkoti bibia in dollars. MPP for the omabon. And obi de say kojo pon kroma. Me hu se oye de bebre ni pono ni hye ne to. Kojo pon kroma under MPP no per deputy finance minister. Ekufuado 1 we nya, Ekufuado 2 we nya, anything at the latter part of Ekufuado no ni bufu ye no. Because he was following Oforiatta around like a pet. He thought he was going to be made deputy finance minister. And my friend Kajen said, "I do know form he cannot be deputy finance minister." So I was study Ekufuado 1. Kojo Pon Kruma, he was basically shadowing Ken Oforiatta. Baby I can be no DHD. Even when they were preparing budget, now the deputy finance minister, Kweku Kwati na wenya throat cancer, Obuasi West MP no Jimijimino. He was put on the sidelines. Kojo Pon Kruma them were the ones preparing a budget. Yeah, I know what I'm telling you. At a point of time, they cannot allow him to come into the circle. Into the latter part of Ekufuado, Kojo Pon Kruma stepped back because he was disappointed. Later, I'm command and Kwasia ministry be. That is how it ended. Now, the NPP followers who are not intelligent and smart, NPP followers, majority of them, they thrive on sentiment, tribalism, foolishness, and anxiety. Anxiety, will be also a suspect. That's their problem. Now, the reason why, when the finance minister today spoke about cocoa pricing, almost say cocoa pricing now, there is the foreign aspect of it and there is the local aspect of it. So you can't foreign pricing cocoa saoko amanonea send ye tono. It means amanone tono ye tono the dollar mu. Now back if you send ye tono na ye tono the ye tono cedis. Now there's a difference between a bag of cocoa and a ton of cocoa. Majority of farmers from Ghana no, they are able to produce bags of cocoa. And Ghana as a country, no, we sell tons of cocoa to the foreign market. When you are talking about tons of cocoa, you are talking about huge number of cocoa that you don't sell in Ghana, that you take to the foreign market, that at the end of the day, it's only dealt with in dollars. Now, when you are talking about bags of cocoa, then you can price the cocoa in the local currency. And 99 people want to say, Kojo Pon Kruma say, or Jimmy or say, Adentina, NDC are buying and they almost price the cocoa in dollar. No, the NDC are buying is trying to let you know the distinction between the cocoa that we are selling outside on the foreign market and the cocoa that we buy locally. Into the cocoa we buy locally, you know, and you're the 128 Ghana at to bag biaso. And a cocoa na you turn abontino, you turn a world market no, you turn cocoa world market so citizen, you turn was safe. We quote it in dollars. Into our will say there's a distinction between the two. Anything at all force they release this statement, you know. Amount here say when we are talking about the ton of Ghana, a bag, and if you for no na, a 128 Ghana cedis, a 30 Ghana no 1,200 area to so. Na a bad ya jijini nyina le kwa brochi Akotɔn na because you turn bro ni kasem no inti obo the dollar. That is the distinction. Echire we Jimmy. Inti NPP before I Argentina, but there was something that the NDC government did in opposition. John Mahama can be in opposition. Oka say oba abemua. Eye koko na ye turn amanone no. 70% obe make sure say senior Ghana you beton 70% amana reflect to ekuafo adwumadiem no saa na Ghana for ebeden you beton no. Now in opposition I say Ghana for say or say world market price no on bet you 70% of world market price. Inti say Otumfoɔ sika say world market price no a jump from a year 3,000 omo moving free 3,100 to 5,040 or Chelsea world market in a dollar a tons untumi so cocoa nko America emfa bottom yensa nko we tons of cocoa to be able to sell cocoa on the world market. Yen talk cocoa or world market in shillings. It is bought in dollars. It is a ukoti a world market price in dollars. And it's in our share statement now to force the buyer now. The local part of it, bottle na to free cocoa for or stating in cities. Now,
government of Ghana subsidized it until the 24-25 season ended. Yes, because instead of 3-1,
Obi on Tiasio. We share answer on Tiasie. MPP ni bia ni obet match chade we must be around the Abbey church no. As much the honest truth is me, I don't really like Randy Abbey that much, but his job there, he's delivering. Enti MPP mo obi enim nyanso obetuma chechire mu sei obi oto on theater MPP as a political party obi enu obetuma yes an chechire mu but the substance of the whole thing is that John Mahama promise opposition say sa world price na ye ton cocoa no sa world price no enu no de bema farmers and or the amomo o how na saying e bona John Mahama share in opposition with this one. And when they are bonus kekewu, these are some of the things that MPP from Pesebu. Sanyo man ebini. So we check it the end John Mahama ne NDC abind their bar ebini. Government reintroduces free distribution of fertilizers, insecticides, spraying machines, fungicides, and flower inducers to farmers. NDC MPP for the domu yenya mo pese we mu behu. And the men woka say under John Mahama buying yeba beche fertilizer ni free biem. Not for sale no yesa diaba. John Mahama buy no esa beche fertilizer free. John Mahama buy no esa ba beche insecticides free. John Mahama buy no ebe ma spraying machines free. Ekuafo we ya o. John Mahama buy no fungicides or ba be mo free. And flower inducers. John Dramani Mahama buy no and the oya announcement to say Sanyo mani nyina yede be make you afford be pay almost for free. In Tamboane wo hono na omu wia fertilizer no ko Burkina Koton. This is what the NPP they don't want you to know. And the ekuafo mo Ghana me no ka say fertilizer na saba for free obi anyi ni bottom sika nto fertilizer. And this buying credit 128 Ghana cedis. Aka cocoa bag bo ho a. That means that sa cocoa crutch no ana ekuani no on sika nto fertilizer. On sika nto insecticide. On sika nto spraying machine. Sa eye farmer no on sika enkoto e flower inducers. Sa eye farmer no sa sika ni nyina obesie. Enti dia ban dia to so kakra kra bag ne so amana no. Eye enough for the farmer to live good. We ni aban omuni munyansa. MPP abankwasiafo we buy omo beto fertilizers na ya chiro not for sale omo ton ni nyina no mo wie bi ko Burkina ene e chi omo MPP chairman say upper west to say upper east to say dey or say fertilizer go track nkwa 30 12,000 bags of fertilizer and kokoton wedi inti we no MPP pese obehu so they are distracting you with John Mahama can say 7,000 no ekuafo no we no mo pe and ekuani biti baby I say aha you see there meku adwuma na me bebiem if you say and the fertilizer be free and the insecticide be free because na otisika not fertilizer e call cocoa sikem na otisika and the to de insecticide e call cocoa sikem na otisika and the to fungicide na call cocoa sikem spraying machine kwa na otisika and the to and the aban said abi si osika na ji we nyina free umpe we na opeka ya botum ene nkwasiafo party. This is what we call governance. uyi way, now they are subsidizing way, no more way one hano, no abua way, unim nyansa, untumi yet. And it's an MPP in Kwasiafo and the Baumia Kennedy Japan, and Jimmy for Makani, they could not manage this country. Because only fundamental brains, they thrive on sentiments, tribalism, and anxiety. Into the moment tribalism, this sentiment, a son of more exhausting na anxiety na set in. No mudi diatem Kevin Taylor. Because anxiety no edge say they need to say something to look important. I'm telling you, I know the MPP more than anybody else in Ghana. They are my people. And it's not because I don't want to be part of the animals kingdom. These are people who don't reason. And today they are radio so no kojo pon kroma twe de be ma ode nam Ghana epepe no ni nyina no pese wo behu sa no kura we. And this is what the farmer no ekuani no ye chekire mu kire no efiri sa nyoma we nyina na eye sika na ekuani no betume kipidi ahwe no ho. And sa sika na saba back ekuani na accounts mu on say sa sika no obetuma ahwe no ho ye. And ejimifo we baye sa nyoma we nyina under MPP na ebi ni ho. Ba omia ne fu adoa ogisika da man ira koto makeup e Mozambique. Kennedy Japan and it took flat to say iron board. No, so I or then a contract. Or then a Yerika Krakanaji contract in onye sika na kofa alanga job de chi say where do you kokwo. Sanko for they don't have direction. These are people who thrive on anxiety, tribal sentiment, and tribalism. They are not intelligent enough. NPP are not smart. They cannot govern. Omwe Jimmy. Bruta Jimmy Kenten eswomo ma menchira de bia omo pese bo bese hu when nyoma MPP from pese bo hu on say government introduces tertiary education scholarship for children of cocoa farmers effective 2026-2037 academic year upon the abandia check cocoa kuafo nyina ende under John Mahama ne NDC omo say cocoa kwani bia owo ba why na adwin so beto aso ewo esuapon school into aso mu no aban e the scholarship e ma kokuakuafo nko ama MPP from pese mu behu enti kojo pon kroma twene be ma na opepe okwa no apepe kakra no kure no pese obehu into mu ye dede o social media anxiety tribalism ni faili na den sentiment ni faili a na to anxiety na afei omukeka nkwase asem aban ne se kuani bi o Ghana bi a wawo and ba eco school to aso school no aban ne se sa scholarship brother ma kokko ekuafo ma umpe we na opeka ya motium. This is what we call governance. And it's not one pema asem no because obi nim se ba medwudwam ndwudwam na mede ma kuafo no ndwudwam na mede ma Ghana fo no. So when you look at it critically, the price of cocoa does not matter. The lives of farmers matter. It is changing. John Mahama and the NDC government, they are changing the lives of Ghana. And that is what we want. We want a government that will bring prosperity to we the people down there. Ekuafo ye dwuma che. Then are buying to say MPP are buying to be power. Na cocoa fertilizer ye free no. En kwasiafo na che ewe. Adentra. And the spraying machine are buying say free. Ekuani sikaka bank. Sa sika na da ho. Sebio sika obetumi na bibi. And the insecticide yenti sika nto free. Fertilizer free, fungicide free. Sanyoma we nyina ye free. And yes, this scholarship sama oba. Umpe we na open kwasiafo aban. MPP Jimmy. Enti mo dise kojo pon kroma kasa. Sanyoma we no pese om di siemu. Om pese Ghana fo be hu se e wo se NDC tena so 42 years. And intina onam Ghana all pepe no. Odu ha pe anxiety. Onim nyansa. NDC will be in power for 42 years. Onyankopon tiase ode de ne nyansa adome ye no, we will protect John Mahama and the NDC government for 42 years. And that is possible. That is when they find the real possibility. And ye Jimmy for possible no. We need any reality. Onye bibi on the ground. Untumi show work or say it is possible. But down. This is what we call it is possible. Now, about 6:52 in Ghana, in the US. That means about 10:52 in Ghana. I have 8 minutes to run this show up. Now, look at this. Pablo, aban papa ba, nyama bebre koso. Na mo pese mo behu no kure no. Finance Minister allocates 300 million cedis to National Apprenticeship Program. apprenticeship program na me catch a Ghana bunu say munja MPP for nkwasiafo na chidi o omo ekom ni jimi na ye omo wo asantimemu wo bunumemu wo Ghana baby apprenticeship program na aba na ende ye twa sika 300 million cedis ato of ho jim aban we nya hwehwani mu aban aban a eba for every youth enti so we try and find their website, be part of the program. The Tresika tour 300 million for the young people of Ghana to be able to learn some skill. Apprenticeship program. By way making sure say Akrebi or Ghana have a person they are going to take the cost and try and better their skills and make them better Ghanaians. They want them to be independently financially sound, so that they will not be burdens or they will not burden their parents. Abane create opportunity no mama yemfa ye hunshem 300 million cedis na ba utifie ye go to your constituency chairman, go on the website, look for the opportunity and be part of it. Munja nkwasiafo no MPP ntwen no say young men ni women no the MPP chiro so munya e good e beba ye ne kura no a ye nim nyansa ne etoma NDC ne ye adwuma ye nti omo de omo tena fie no mfom jimi ntena so ye de ye nti ase e na we di we ata mfom kwase ntena fie mun take advantage of the opportunity the government is giving. Now here I'm showing you the good things the government is doing. Pablo said they have deployed 12,000 community police assistants and 5,000 fire service assistants. Menoka say almost 17,000 young people have been deployed. Emu 12,000 omukoye police community police assistant. Ye do omuko system nim. Ye beti omu nyina stipends. Ye omu ska. And nipa 5,000 fire service. Omu nyina kosunye juma no be assistant. They are also going to take salary. This is how you build a nation. You let the people understand. Say abanka krobetuma ama obia so hwan no. The government of the day is doing it. 12,000 young men and women community police assistant and they are forming in Ejuma. 5,000 eco supporting National Fire Service as assistant. Kwasi ebi ti TikTok ka ye ntiase je mahama jai san kwasi afo no omo de John dis bi na aye omo no jimi omo tetanus na akọ butirim ye ntiase Kevin Taylor leave those fools because me no mo bom di ni ntie. I want you to get a job. I want to open an opportunity for you. The government is recruiting. Take advantage. So obi so o PZ on tiasia man ntene PZ wo. Obi so ya santini maka santufu enim into on tiasia man fa ni jimi ntena we. Wo de pay djuma na bo bra. Ade che obefa de djuma no ateatea no. Omo mugu PZ na omo mu bi no red no. Ko pay djuma na ja red for go. Ye ba no mo wu ani esi omo. Ai we gidigidi bi anim. Enti we need to take advantage of all these things. Abani bo ejuma. Now look at this. Make sure the abani ye. Eya YE Basintele onen nkofo CEO Malik Basintele signs MOU to train and employ 500 youth to work with the National Insurance Commission. And the Basintele Commission no the agency no omo ba be fa nipa 500 youth na omo train omo na omo National Insurance Commission aye adwuma wotifie. Omo nkwasiafo omo dum kankan we omo di bofro nkwan wi abetena TikTok na otie omo agimi o. Omo majimi kwa ne abrochefo no omo de omo ayesem nwe omo ayesem preko MPP no enye party o eye otwen bi na ane ena omo de aye nkwan ma bi manyinyini wom enye party a nipa tenam. Into these things you need to take advantage of it. Me say MPP enye political party otwen bi ni bi ne de make sense yo ena nipa bi adi ade awo into otwen bi ni na wo bi mutirim enyim no nyansa omo de be kikire man. Take advantage of these things. The government is recruiting. Young people are getting opportunities. Look for the opportunity. Make the course. Apply. Go in there. You get something to do. Otrin bini party we na odi achire. Otrin bini party. Omo di otrin bini fitin kwara brem. Omo bi etwiri bini na omo jam ene na omo vensim ebogum kakrepe ron kan kwa asam. Forget otrin bini party. Look at what the government of the day. NDC abane ye. Actually, been party the audio moyede. Omukasa manenya oya. 90% of MPP from the matem actually been in answer margin. Do not waste your time on them. Look for the opportunities. Basintele 500 young people. You could be one of them. Now, Mama Chiro, the Aban way ye. Commander Sugar Factory and the Abanati Committee. Ye ba be ye ma ban asas stati juma. Ote actually been party we who. The young people in the central region. Yama MPP for 8 years. John Mahama C, Commander Sugar Factory say Omumbie, Omundi Ashidi Omumbie, Omuntumbi, and JM Asaba, NDC Asaba, Commander Sugar Factory no, Omubie interim committee, Obu make sure says Sa Sugar Factory they have put it to use. Commander Edna area Honina in Branton and Mabawa 6,000 to 7,000 direct and indirect. Omuna Benye Jumaya. That is a buying Papa Naba. Forget or change the party. Don't take them serious. This is opportunity. Abino, Siama NDC, a long time to move power, move 42 years. Ghana will change. They are not going to get everything right. It's a fact, a governance. But majority of the things that we want them to do, they will do it. We are mistaken. Let's correct them. Let's criticize them. But we should never change our hand. We should be consistent in our governance. We should be consistent in our development. We should protect them and guide them. When they go wrong, let's tell them we are wrong. And make sure the vision of Mwama Ghana, no, sa vision where you jinaswa for 42 years, and we are done. Ghana in the next 42 years, we'll be free Ghana. That is what we want. Consistency. And we have a social democratic party. They think about you. Or Bini party. Property owning idiots. When you sika obebi adwuma. MPP ni be na enye sika bi adwuma for Ghana for adwuma. De bia omo sika, wo mu ye wifo akromfo toto dan. Omo wia no de nya akomayare no mra ko ye surgery. Omo jimi. Let's forget those people. It was lovely being in Ghana. I came with my family, my wife, my beautiful wife, Mrs. Marissa Schwartz Taylor, and my daughters Zara, AC Schwartz Taylor. And also Carmen Abba Sasu Taylor. I came with my family, a very beautiful family. We toured the nation. We were free. We moved freely. We went to parks. We went to events. We met so many people. I went to Cape Coast. I went around the world. I went around the nation. I traveled all over the place. It was beautiful. I didn't have to bother myself. Every single soul I met loved me, and I loved them back. Haters were scared because so we share na adwene boni kura with team obe mene sanetie you could see people obokrampa ma so mo share me omo we chire sa adwene boni wo team e be yira. That is the onyankopon de amaye no ye betiam inti lots and lots of things. Me who something in Ghana, me experienced a lot of things in Ghana. By the way, or some as you say obi any Ghana obetuma stop here from coming to Ghana. Nobody, no animal, no pet. Abu bi any obetuma stop here. Ye Ghana ne yetete here. Ghana ni nyini ye Ghana for obi ani wo abu bi ani ho. Pet bi ani Ghana obetuma stop Kevin Taylor from entering Ghana. No animal. No animal to me. Abu bi ani Ghana obetuma stop Kevin Taylor from entering Ghana. No animal. Inti when you hear people make noise. Dede no mo ye. Inti ana mo mbra mo hwase. Dede ayo aba, maintain your level. Maintain your level. And I want to say this to the NPP. Master Mameka bibi nchiremo. As far as I live, as far as Otwedia Ponkwame Onyankopon ewo ho, de odi amame no edan ho mitirim obo me ho ban no, I will keep you in opposition. I will nullify the party, meguno. And me ba Ghana krampo na menya sa 100% conviction say me good party no. Inti I'm sending this message to you, whether you people like it or not. As far as I live, as far as Onyankopon obo me ho ban, me ba Ghana mutu medro twice, obi enyame. 2 times. One was behind the Kufuado's house. I went to visit somebody there. The other one was when I was at Radio Go too. I know. But you see, as far as Onyankopon edimechino, maka se megu party no meguno. Mo hu bibi da hu. Now you people know you don't have a party, meguno. And I'll nullify the party, meguno. Me wi anam the snap akomo Otumfoɔ so mbom pa yenguso. Me akona mekasa no. Bema ni fie. Party na mudi akire no, without due respect, ye Jimmy for party. Nyansa, your friend Nyansa, a bini party nim, a Nyansa for nim. Ya pesia chichiri Ghana kwe nim, ya pesia bo mine ho bra, ya pesia yenyo ma. In the next 42 years, no, Ghana as a nation, we can all be bold, happy, and also have that confidence in our nation. The NPP is not supposed to be part of the new history we are building. No. It does not matter what you think. It does not matter how you feel about me. It is not going to change what I do. My catch-up is simple. And other people who are intelligent like myself, honest and patriotic to protect Ghana. Our job is to protect the NDC. The NDC will make mistakes. We will understand those mistakes. We will correct them. If we have to criticize them constructively, we will do that. but we will make sure we keep the NDC in power for 42 years. My job is to make sure John Dramani Mahama succeeds as a president. How long he wants to be president, I don't know. But how many years he wants to be president, I will make sure John Mahama succeeds. Yes. So it is up to you, the MPP, to tell the people out there that you are a political party. Me being a target, me catch them for the beginning. I am the firewall around John Dramani Mahama and the NDC government. You cannot break me, meaning the NDC government will deliver. So it is not a joke anymore. It is not funny anymore. Nobody in Ghana should underestimate the new revolution. This revolution of changing the mindset of the young people, changing the mindset of Ghanaians, that a political party that is a social political party is ready and willing to deliver. And we are seeing the glimpses. Clearly, we are all seeing the difference between a party that is ready to work and the foolish political party that is aligned to stupid tribal sentiments. We are done with people who are affiliated to their tribe than being intelligent. We are talking about governance. We are not talking about chieftaincy. When I can be posters that are more than mamma made in one dance, I was already them in Chaboa. Mumbaji Miliki be cool. Kevin Taylor Nufu. Hey, Miss say, Mumbaji Miliki, in Yain. When a linen be, yes, and Pop will be a channel. Now, over Ghana, I don't know, won't share that dear chain. I don't know, won't share a year gold chain to say a boapete. I don't know if you're a by idea. Young was a suit. Wish a year chef of what I don't know, my friend, a caftano. That be me matras adiano. I am beyond that. I am a dad. I came to Africa to enjoy myself. Kevin Taylor, who Fubi, shall Lenny be a son. I Venice. Still, I want to be changing Bibi. I want to miss a Bibia. Shall I know Fubi? No, better than what time, Sano. Into when you go for them, yes, all the spares are shining here. A Jimmy for when who spares and papa. Spares be a. Oh, Sibia, not Miss Personal. I am personal. Namely, I should say. Into Sha, not a shetty, a share right. Bogus in grass for nobody and share left. Mo Jimmy, when in be. Hey, Kevin Taylor, no ye. Ain't in one times I want ya. Girls, I would do my team in a munyan damoso. I, Muyanka can be bomb to pat doggy eyes win ya. Or did my terms now come say, I could see. Minya Bema to say Kevin Taylor and Koya could see I could see I said moke and or two with him. Bema Bessia about here to qua, I said, record Jim Panier. Oh, boyfriend, na pantai, I said Susu box. Unya Kevin Taylor and Kobia Beton Cows and Tassi, oh, dying. But one baby, I bet my ba. Onyan ko bet my ba santima to move so pro. As santima at the end. I incobet my ba santima as a santima to wall of found. As santima to wall of found. As santima to wall of found. I may say, and Mudimatama and Swanson Sabia, ye ginum. And no dear, and ya attempt now be dimin a bombeja de me no. So Udi Kevin tell Atama, John Mahama Boy Juma. Udi Kevin tell Atama. John Mahama Ebu Juma. Inti Udi Matemno, not John Mahama Ebu Juma. Sanetie. On Siano, your focus is me because I made sure you people lost the power. And I'll make sure you people stay in opposition for 42 years. Which MPP now said? For 42 years, you stay in opposition. Hey, na Kevin tell one time saying, more than a learning be a channel. Hey, no be caught in a bridge, her shirt to be, Shannon will be, aye. Ne shirt tobacco pet, yeah, maybe I could pet them 2 years. And I'm the 1962 box I will be fast so into me come be and I'm I blue I and uncle I Kevin Taylor. Now me dey say be o mini bi abrocha bi ti mo se bi basement. Na me ti basement am wash it ba ko e ha mo. Abrocha bi ti mo na mo se bi ti basement. Na obi bi fra abrocha bi ti basement me fan tade 30 but no ko fa do wen. Me go fa do wen. Into one I know but still John Mahama is president. Still NDC will be in power. Attending the normal. I attending the motivate me. And more dimatana me say na me charge it. Na me nice more. I girls will remember when people mudi matemu na munya anka me damuchi. I Kevin the dawichi. And the better day. I come na munya anka munyi. Come up from bushing of nyina say na Kevin and me nyimo. I ntimunya obi anya the visa ready. O pro in chamwa. Ye me pana to form pen the doorso e be a designer e be a dey akwa girls yam MPP ye ndi Kevin Taylor atem me say mu yam anka me bom doggy anka mu kon ehempa kona e na kapanyan ai ye pen sa Kevin dey obenden nwan mo manemra me yesi me ko baby me ni baby akọ 42 years mo beka opposition she na rahosam na aba Intama nsɛm no kan no gyebi. Ghana de bruta. Hey, na me ko simpa na me best me time duru Kumasi no. Me girl boy friend eyi Lucy. To be duru Kumasi na me say alu mabaw. I say me duru Kumasi pie free Kumasi na afei ebi ezu no. Ya won't dey ba say abofuru se osin ase kokko won't dey ba say chanchan hina ba Kumasi o pre o bodam. Bra once na Kevin in bra Kumasi na ojimu. Ya ntiase ya nya ni obedan. What are saying so ba Kumasi a wo fra saying so nduru Kumasi ni aye meeting na wie Jimmy. What in tabuom yehu kokoso we na ansa ne aba ma be hu more so wanum koko o say don't come to Kumasi odwan nduru Kumasi na mekọ what in tabuom ye biebia haban mu ansa ne yehu ukodware a wo de pokoro sapo e de twetwe woto ugina na memma Kumasi he asanwene so na wo be pre Kumasi what asanwene so ne Kevin Dela beko memma Kumasi ye ntiase opro ka wura mu ho mene na adi nkomo yehu bibia ye be hyehye bibia chanchan hene nie nana me da ase me do Otumfoɔ se tutu nana wo so nana no mo agimi me ntia omo nana we de wano a omo agimi metia omo nana no bi nana wo so nana no bi na omo num eye den red na omo gu PZ na nana no bi no num PZ red pa wo se sa omo me ntia omo enti mo amugu PZ na mo Otumfoɔ nana no na mo agimi no enyansafo na nana se me nja omo agimifo na mo nana se me ntia mo asanteman ye fa ye ntoma paifra ye wo eye den regional minister onim nyansa ye wo mayor onim nyansa ye boa kyekyere man no into Otumfoɔ ma me green light no obia to be stop me muyam ende bubawu but ye kasa ye ni age a ye dwudwan sensemu asemasi ensem ato yentam de ato Ghana for ni nyina nie ye si afiwe mu no 2020 obi te se Kofi Boachi Adom Kofi B den ewuye ma sebio na sebio nebusuafo nyina mo ya akọ 2020 no wuye ono say very good musician very good music musician Kofi B utie ni nyuma atum say yes obi say James K to 4 Nana to 4 9924 one of the best in Ghana ono so a high life musician oto nyuma sebio ono so onyame eto nsafre no nti ono so a great musician sebio omo nyina o say kai omo obi say Nana Kwame Ampedu in Ghana's history eba enyom a nyansa wo ma ye de kyekyere man dia Nana Ampedu ntumi nyini mfrim ono na efe bibi se folk tale ono na enwuma ye nwene ete se eye den ye ma history eka anansesem ne ade Ghana. That is what we are, that is where we belong. How our own culture no we are able to interpret it through music. Nana Ampedu, one of the most vocal intelligent people sebio omoto nyoma Ghana. Obi to say Alfred Benjamin Krenzel mikrum fantinye AB Krenzel so nyameto ne safre no eye afi 2022 very good musician, honestly a high life musician. I really appreciate. And Kojo Akwaboa obi ni Akwaboa keys eba eye guitar eye instrumentals ene say yehye nwom eto nwom dia Akwaboa untumi nja Akwaboa na wonko ena yenso yenua eye Daddy Lumba so afa baby ono so ewu nti omu nyina no ya mabusuafo yakọ say onform kransie na Ghana anyumtofo ni bia omofrim no yeda nyame ase say wode omkra esie yeda ase. Now NPP and they abehu say the NPP as a political party, when they were in power, they contracted a company in Ukraine to basically malign, to tell bad stories, cook fake news about John Dramani Mahama. In fact, they charged the NPP government. Na Kennedy Japan DNM Mahamudu Bawumia vice president Ekufuado Kaho and the Kobre Japan Munina Wumuno Sa Abino Sa company where more Ukraine no omo charge NPP for no $280,000 to say omo be gu Mahama hu fin send be ya abozigi be wini elections. Now utieti mu and their company no, they are in Ukraine. They've been waiting for their payment because they really did that. Election 2024, we saw a lot of damning fake news against John Dramani Mahama. In fact, one platform they actually used in Ghana was yen.com. It's another platform that these people and other fake news outlets or fake hackers who create fake news, whenever they want to basically malign politicians or individuals, they always find local news outlets. Into this Brandon guys, they collaborated with yen.com. And yen.com or Ghana, they were also part of that group now. Decided to malign and also gu atro ebegu John Mahama and NDC dimasi. Until right now, the company is out. They are demanding payment. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia knows about this. Kennedy Japan knows about this. The NPP hierarchy, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Gabi Munyina, they know they contracted this company to destroy John Mahama in 2024. Senebeya, ombe to me etwa atra na Ghana for entumi enji Mahama ndi. Nanso Onyankopon a sebio yan wono ewo northeast anase southwest no. Sa Onyankopon no eka kire Ghana for say yentie nokure no na nokure no na ebetumi agi Ghana. At the end of the day, the company omo contracting ya from Brandcom no. Omo ye bibia etwa atro bia we wiase bia to John Mahama so enso ankwesiaga. And they are out and they are demanding for their payment. The NPP, they are trying everything possible to disassociate themselves from this fake news outlet that basically their job is to malign politicians, malign people with integrity. This is the NPP we have been talking about. NPP, no, this is what we know they do best. Don't underestimate the NPP. They are going to contract another company in Ukraine to start doing that against John Mahama and the NDC. And when you see stuff like this, do not think, say, oh, where they see 2024, which I know. The NPP na Bawumia Kennedy Japan, Kobre Japan, and this is what they are known for. This is what they do. And let me tell you, they are going to activate 10 times of what they did in 2024. And we need to understand. This alone should tell you, say, the NPP as a political party is not a political party. Any right-thinking Ghanaian should look at them or listen to them in any day. Because for a party in power, yamamu sika biye we wiase, ma boni patuo, ma wiye sika, ma run economy down. At the end of the day, masako Ukraine, akofa company say, omomeka atro, embedi atro nche Ghana for, send ebe edit to me besha Bawumia, any NPP for nsem. This company was contracted by Bawumia Kennedy Japan and Akufo-Addo. NPP as a political party, no, yi party sika and the come almost omufanye jumawe. 280,000 amuhuno a part payment. Di nkan tuabi and a company ni ye jumano. Now the company is demanding the aka. Into busa say sika send na NPP as a political party and a party in government in 2024. Edema as a company we are the akano companies are so. Ask yourself, we are talking about millions of dollars. Now we are going to shoot this company an email. Send them an email. We are going to try and get an interview with them. They need to let us know who and who met them to have these negotiations with them, because the money has to be paid. So as we do it here every single day, we follow up. Until we are going to shoot them an email. We are going to ask questions. We are going to send our colleagues in Ukraine to go and find the office of this company, if it really exists. Now, I'm Ghana for who say the NPP as a political party is a criminal entity. Ghana for do not underestimate the NPP. This is a very dangerous political party. And say, Krobia is serious, sir. Any sanka yama NPP Krampo a contested in any elections in Ghana. Because at their way, it is damning. It is something that what they did, the NPP as a political party can open our borders for terrorists to come in and destroy this country. And the strategy of the NPP now, and say, Yachi omuna omuhudi omunkano. Oma be release a statement to say Omo kwako sue a media houses na publish a story. And the story is legit. No cre. NPP are buying. NPP as a political party, omo contractors our company way, and millions. I cut $280,000 NPP into aye, and a Ukraine for some sika. So let's not joke about these things. Let's not underestimate the NPP. A party that kills, a party that destroys. All that they are doing today, you can see clearly. They don't even care about Ghana. They have still not been able to prove themselves to say, after 7 months in opposition, they are a party that respects the people's opinion. They don't. They're still arrogant. They are still lying. They don't have the intelligence to understand. They say, Ghanaians are not stupid. They still don't understand the way we think. The MPP, omunte yase, omu ye say ye Jimmy. MPP for who Ghana for nyina say ye Jimmy to such a mauntumi, ye Jimmy to say abronye, ye Jimmy to say usubempa, Ernesto usubempa. Omu ye say to say ye Jimmy. They still don't understand the new Ghana that they want to basically lead. And in 2028, their numbers will drop. 86 no more na ebeko for more no. We will make sure about 48 pen account parliament. Make good party no. The reasonable, intelligent Ghanaians we will come together and nullify the NPP for good. This should tell you as a young Ghanaian. So NPP opportunity BM, they will bring mercenaries. Near to Kroma Nekufu mercenaries in South Africa. Time no pay to me no. We were in Ghana. Nana Danko Kufuor and the NPP, they went to South Africa, brought in people who kill, people who murder silently. They from mercenaries. Odu abu besie, no mu kunipa sie, na abu tu abangu. Nana Danko Kufuor and the NPP opposition. Tamana John Mahama what power. They went to South Africa to bring such people. Today, they have started dealing with Ukrainians to destroy our democracy. This is a political party we cannot underestimate. We are dangerous. Now, what they want to do is start market, government agencies, creating some sense of instability and insecurity in Ghana. I want to ask a simple question. Then a Boku issue now started so seriously in Ghana. Now me just say can't want some. Now me just say solve Boku problem no. What actually happened? What actually happened for suddenly a man for Boku kunipa? It should tell you something. They are behind all these things. They want to create a sense of insecurity in Ghana. Oh, moto abano, it is all the NPP. They are behind this. You see, they be a car some chamamunti. Yako akutia aqua edeng. Ako toaba. Come out. Well, saga we. I a friend a year in Team Fodio. 42 years growing year. Very foolish boy. Politics and I have four. This guy, TV so as a member of parliament. I catch a Ghana for say there will be bloodshed. This foolish idiot. Ghana nipa bi diawo. Kwasi ampenyiwe or Asin South constituency I will take that seat from this fool. As some will be an kind of say dear CEO ayawas ablekuma. Sebio police will be investigations under this fool's government. Omu bonipa watchituo. Jimmy Fo also or suffer my foot. Otimi bien as a member of parliament or Shamra, or Gina TV so catch Ghana for say, was always so a reverend. I yako akwetiano mo winia, omube kunipa, omube shiemo jegu. This guy. Kwasia wait me bien ano kasa asem, ya wa him for Ghana. Ya we titiri for Ghana. Ya wa sofo mpeni for Ghana. Omu nyina ye din. Na kwasia mpenyi wo kwa akwetiano obi boni tirimu tua. Who is the cause of that? Or who will be held accountable? So kwasi ampenyi we in Team Fodio we otumi Gina TV so ka kire Ghana for say I say yakọ MPP kwa akwetia na say omo enwini a na omo nyoma nkoyi a omo beku nipa there will be bloodshed asema obie na no e kan wo national television or a member of parliament kwasi we 42 years grown die. Besides, get me the video. And these are words that he actually used on national television. And metiano on an anokas I want kasa. Those were his words. Now, so these kind of people are more chance in our politics. So we are constituent. Now, because we they do so. What's my oncom crying? Enko shemra and the bedroom crying. Obe one shower for no. Or no, just said there will be bloodshed. As well.
Continue his inaction in bringing the perpetrators to book, arresting them, prosecuting them. There's going to be bloodshed in Akwetia.
This guy is in parliament. Asin South for MP no. Kwasin South ko he onya hwe wo ho. Kwasiato waiting crying. And o catch Ghana for say ye kwa Akwetia na ye koto aba. Na say omo MPP enwini a omo beku nipa. Na obiti Asin South opensuanom. I will come and show you his constituency. Ochina, I will let my guys get me videos. I want constituency the achiro. Kwasia we. And somebody who says, Kevin, I wear penny, where many channel, where Jimmy na where Jimmy. Jimmy for where so a sofu. Kwasiato where so a sofu. Jimmy ni way, yad na kotna parliament onko shemra. Every na no baya, I so amu MPP in Kwasiafo na wini akwetia, yebe kunipa, and one kasakeko, or said there will be bloodshed in subsequent elections. Meaning, enya akwetia nkwa no ma plan so be kunipa. After Akotiano, election biya ye be no Ghana biya no oma amaju so meku nipa aban no. How can we live like this? How can we allow such fools to be roaming in Ghana just on our street freely? How can we allow that? How can this person go to parliament and make laws? How can we allow such disease of politicians? Nipa fun say mede na yire ne mbaba be kiremu. Mede na yire ene ne mma eba be kiremu. Otenkran and o se yanku nipa wa akwatia ene elections abeba ne yanku nipa because MPP be lose. Because MPP no omunim say enya ade ometime wini akwatia in this MPP e lose nko ade a ono Otumfoɔ we no omu be ku nipa brofo kan wote anama we also a suffer. Yes, Reverend Otumfoɔ minima sorry odi enim. Mo asɔre so mo akwa wogina mo ni mo ye nwan papa. Mo saa asɔre kro na mo ma saa jimini we gina mo ni preach nyame asɛm no mo ye nwan. How can such a fool be given the room to even stand say or your software or preach you asɔre them? Ye jimi. Ye nim nyansa. How can this happen? And that John Mahama no democratic enough. And that Ghana na sebio edu sometime and na man kwasiafo bi enya tabanya. This guy is supposed to be locked up. He's supposed to be beaten to death because in some okay, sa asem we betume gukro. I'm telling you because when the guy can't to nipa bitrim say MPP and luzu ayanku nipa. And you see this is the same thing they did ewo ayawaso West Wagon. Omo di nka ma ye signals. Say omo beku nipa, omo bebotuo and omo de to aso election 2020. Debiano omo di nka ma ye tia say that is what they want to do. Into me on akwetia elections no wa ube hu akwa we wa akwetia bia no be on guard or ya king make sure you protect yourself. If you see this guy in Otumfoɔ e wa akwetia so on akwetia what they are coming to do they say they want to kill and blame the government. Now the NPP killing machine no, they have put them on standby and amakacha kwa we so mekancha Ghana for say that is what they are going to do and that is the intention. That is the intention. Because candidate here or galamse ni ma can profile achemo minyanye ready se meko akoye say obeye MPP a parliamentary candidate here or babe or galamse ni or sponsor made the receipt ba chire mo enkofo to gala na no sponsor omo. We know what he does. They want to protect their galamse eye history. That guy no makofo na kwetia no galamse ni omo beche modwuma oye galamse ni Oye 100% galamse ni oye sponsor and I know the sites are or sponsor into which na because obemenya galamse ono netua emanko for say asase sa akwa no say oye MPP candidate oye gala sa akwa no Martin na no kasada oye pure galamse boy ontumi ntro ni din me say omo candidate no wa kwetia no oye 1,000% galamse boy or a sponsor unim sponsor omo mu shechira omo yisika na omo de man kofo so omo koye galamse nsi asase na djuma oye no saa akwa no mo man profile mbra no mo chere djuma oye oni adjuma bi obetumi di ama aban se aban enye den en check no aban en audit no onya bi oye galamse. But in Otumfoɔ there at this point he's an enemy of the state and I will make sure this fool does not enter parliament again. And as in South of all, this is the time you get somebody intelligent, somebody who has brains, obi onimunyansa, to lead you people. Now, for 42 years, it's very, very important that we look at these things. But MPP for candidate no moyina kwetiano, mon kan chane so meka sana monte, oye mum, ontumi kabrofo, ontumi chiroli din. Mr. P, Mr. S. Mo akwetia mate se MPP candidate no akasada waje mic akasada mo akwetia saa kwasya mpanyi na omone nam wo se on eba be mo candidate no mummusa ne se mate se waje mic akasada hello my name is DNDN and I want to do this and we are wasakraka twi kasa no kra na se kasa oka no kra po no oka ensisi so adan yenim no Mr. P Mr. S get me the guy's picture. MPP candidate no akwetia no made the history ba be kire mo edwuma oye galamse ni mumuta se edwuma be no oye galamse sika e no ko wini primaries no yeah or concession Our excavator Boadu de and Chobekom, or Matinashim, or your sponsor. Nigerian say, or your sponsor, or need direct, on your direct, on cat. Yes, thank you very much, team. On cat, a Jumano, answer your name, your Tristino. MPP for me say, candidate, no, on Beji Mike Metina, any radio, the TV, so on Casana Muntie, Martina no Casada. Mr. Martina no Casada. Now, Obi a Pentium 2 mum de Kutan and Saturday Casa. Mu general secretary mum on a Pentium 2 Nikatreme Butu. Now, what time Jimmy Adinachi and Jimmy Yaba Aquakia, the Sias and Dear, FCC, no, Yase, Yabasia Bajako, Yasit, I would just sit with the day. Pentium 2, general secretary, no, Nikatreme Butu, and I all introduce the candidate or ya gala or also Jimmy. It is also video now. And see a casemo, says Sia and Sia, Yanni MCC so, Yadi, a yineba, na Siano, Yabe kiss your say, a Yahweh, Ukatimo to be introduced to Biamaye. Ah, JFK, Ukatimo Butu, Ube introduced to Biamaye. Onye, thank you very much, team. Oni. Aquawe, Oya Galam say, Oya, 1000% Galam say, court to be up a bionco. Oya Gala, then I make catchable. Ah, Onye, let me show you. Na mo de mo yan charge kra mo de MPP apukai ejimi 4 way ma me chere bibi wey akwa wey o mo candidate ni oye ga akwa wey what is akasa da o mo candidate ni Pentium 2 na ne ketere be butu no ono na e introduce candidate am mo say ah we de oye galamse ntia nkotoma no akwa wey onie MPP for candidate no nie na ye jimi nti na wotia kotia na o kasa wo kwan asɛn uni nsuo MPP atena wo so bibia nkoye na aban na aba no masa akokɔ oban ona ana oni no one na onya abebesre MPP for go parliament obi enya mpuntu no constituency me na me ka kyerɛw fact Musa ko tam city makwasi abeyiwa wan on go din komo masa asena na o sa abesɛ no monfama obi a okwa mahama behu no akasa ende gisika we koye kwan ende gisika we ko bi adwuma na sa akwa we akwa ono ne football left ne conscious left Pentium T Jimmy we na introduce na amamu we no mde ko parliament huh. Thank you very much, team. So I want to show you this. Solomon Asumedu oye gala onye minu anoma santifori bia mo hweme amudi matem no munu aba akuni no akopie nkran ye fa na senso boachi kasa wakagina o parliament a obubu brofu kom human beings bantman o free o kana asem se o kasa odi Otumfoɔ atam na Otumfoɔ so ma me green light na na wagimi bia mentia no ogina parliament o say John Mahama any NDC are buying big push or media say Ghana when it comes to road infrastructure, any other very important infrastructure, sika pudio ekoshem ama ya tinitini ekwan ewo Ghana afenyu bebia because obia tua taxes no. Sa eye amokuya we kojina parliament ye frena senso boachi. Obie na no a osi adentina John Mahama big push NDC for big push no de aba no. Omode kuko nkron foforo so. Adentina mo famba enkuro a nipa wom. Na sa nkuro foforo na omode koso no omo nya nipa omo ye mmoa asama kwasi ampanyi wei asenso bo achigina parliament bie na no kan ye osi adentina big push nkuro na John Mahama say obe spread the kwan no Ghana afanya nyina ama ya kwan o bebia no osi nkan fa kwan ne mbra Kumase nko an ne nkran na obi a won free Kumase bia ana bebia di kwan ne bekwa anya Kumase no omo nya nipa omo nya nkuro a wo say de Ghana taxpayers money a constructive road momo kwasi awe say yensan koto abama MPP ogina parliament ka human beings Jimmy we why say bontua ogina parliament why say enkwara bontua ni bi case 3 no say bontua no ye wo de eyimu use no ba omiamu use no omo fusu no ene ye de Kennedy mu use no omo tiko ye tra no ene ye de omo ye tietia mo omo use asenso bo achi use case 2. Why the fusa bontua case 2? Abegina ka kire say big push no ya meye kwan no asantimemu a bebi a beye kwan ni bi omo ye mmoa wei ena ye nyina ye nsore ne sanfa to me nkoma MPP. They don't respect we the people. NPP as a political party, omo MPs, omo communicators, party members no, omo Ghana fo nyina say ye moa asantefo kakra bi nkwa na enipa. If you say adekudi ntem because asantefo kakra bi no, oba asantememu a asantefo kakra bi na support MPP, asantefo nyansafo pa no, omo support MPP. But so would see a member of parliament who represent diverse people from different backgrounds. Me assure say bantamana odi elections no omo mutoma na near wa hunafo wom near wanzimafo wom near wa krobofo wom enkranfo wom anya santefo nkwa na tumi to abama no wini ye enso wajibi nti ogina parliament no na adwene nyina ne se bantama na adwene nyina ne se bantama nti ne kasa oka nyina no se enya santememu a obi e be kwa ma no Ghana bia no oyekwasea. That is what he was trying to say. Eye dan ye tam to me edima ntwamoa we wedwa intimi njai abowa ubuofu wemuna intimi ntwa so ofui tie akwa wegina parliament ka che Ghana for say an ye me nye kwan wo bebia na ye ntam Ghana big push skari nyina meye kwan wa santimemu otwe sankamu bedi power 8 years no sankamu ye kwan na wa santimemu a anka wo de wo konse bentu aba begina ka kire se ye meye kwan wa santimemu na medwin se mosema ye kwan wa santimemu nyina. The NPP as a political party is a party that is not intelligent enough to lead. Why should we even allow these people? Why should we allow this group of termites to even think of having a dialogue with us or even considering coming back to power? Why should we even allow them to think that way? Because then they'll probably have to be a suit. Into when we get to the parliament, though, you build roads where there's density human beings, human jot, human gobe. We should build roads where human beings are. So go for pa cause he actually choma him. Why would draw Sakosha to inside? I bet you not say we build roads where human beings. Who they be man they be beings. We build road where woman go be. And I keep telling you people, the constituency go here. Over una kwase tababi and 90 form etata form sa ketia. Ye de entiase. O de adu ekurasi so enti no treat him say mumu mo yenre no. Me say the constituency go here bantama. Kobran na betri said your oswa cement obokina. Aketesia go here ni nentu. I said obo golf or the nine ehye golf na de. Eto ye entiase ye de MPP for into omudun kran a omo se mo ye supeku. Na wasoma obi se onkon kran enko kan wa asema wa ogina ho ka human beings. O da ho to say ye de ayentiase ye de entiase Kevin Teledi atem. Mote wa na mumu bi madani kokuo. Me say moto ye Kevin Teledi atem we didi Otumfoɔ na madani kokuo anopa mo be sorry bo se ba ko mo bia woni se oh de ba ko so agi so oh na mo to kokuo nyom mo de mo ntena mo je se Ghana fo twɛn mo bi na mugu asantimemu na enkwasi asem na mo so ye ka monim anam na kofra menhia me se mo de mumu bi mo fa mo jimi na anya we didi menhia tam me se moto na madani kokuo obi to na taban efufu ta de wotu ni abodi tuo pa do atofom de na yankwan mo de muhu bibi da mumu bi no mo ntana mo njimi mo ho ye ntiase Kevin de waka yanim we didi okokote kokoso me se mo de mo jimi mi sa mumu bi mo de mo jimi sa na mo fu ataban mumu bi ade beche mo beje nsam ye nipa mo ni betene mada ni nka etia se mo ti jimi mu o MP ni eti akraka human beings me say enche ye bete go ye bete pa and one day ye betene mumu bebre adani nkokuo ene na asantememu ye ka no kura kirema no modwa mo de men ka monim na mo de mo the foolish right to speak about people mumu bi mo bodam she mo tango fu pa na mo to ya mo de be alewa hyehyɛ mo to wo Kumasi wono mo asantifo ni bi mo MPP fo ni bi ayesa mo sora no pa mo de alewa hye mo to enti mo na mo to ya mo de enti nkwase se bia besi mo tira na mo ka bofro nkwa na afa mu bi mo tirim na ye ka mo ni ma so wedi menhia tem ye be gina mo so o se menhia na de obi ka se mo nhia political party mi gina wo so we dwa human beings. Oh dear. Yeah, the story wa her team stay with me. Yeah, you jamo. Aban papa ba. Now, there's another story very important. So I want to see John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. Mo amunim ensem no mediaba. Government clears 5-month arrears owed teacher trainees across all the 47 colleges of education. NDC aban shebo, John Mahama shebo, Haruna Idris Oye education minister, Odi John Mahama bona oshe no so. And the men will say, see in the history of the Republic of Ghana, that NDC are buying 8 teacher trainees, 47 colleges of education, 2 in a car, MPP for Kwasiafo Weja 2 are buying way the 7 months to Tianina, Montreal, in 9 Weja. Introduce how did the cabinet tell a time the MPP power, oh, bottom, when you're better swatwaba. NDC are buying 7 months, colleges of education, 47, a car at Chidiano. Oni abozege ene aya abodamu eja to hono 2023 2024 omujagu hono John Mahama ne NDC for na ba oma betua ni nyina otia ka kire me se adentina Kevin Taylor kasama NDC odwan yase nkwasi afo na mede omachi me kire wo se wo ye nipa ama wadwene mrefie dia de pachi ntina ban pa ba na ye defend ya ban pa no mo betena abem 8 years NPP tena abem 8 years every single day ni ehu eye teacher trainees eye the demonstration muntia omusika momo na gabi ochidakon edidi ma e Uzbekistan muntia omum sika momo na bedi etuo de numwi e Kazakhstan muntia omusika momo na eye de oforiata e de yeden or the sex movie eye de e Vietnam muntia omusika momo na nanado dankwe kufuado e de ne bema tietia didi se wa bro ni echi muntie sika momo na bawomia ede ode saa sika no ede abozege ode makeup artist de nechi eko UK amom de omkwa sia etoto makeup ende aban papa bama wotua eka no oka chem say membe tena ha na meka santia saa aban no na nka obako saa school ni bia nka obeti ase. Into the good news is here. The NDC government is building. The NDC government is showing say saa aban bi ba na etu na nisi so se obechechiremaya or se eboa ban no. Ghanaians, we should not be distracted. Hey, NPP, they are good. Some opposition, they are good in opposition. I'm going to help them destroy the party. Don't worry. Let us guide this government. Yemfa kumapa and guide John Mahama. Some mistakes are yemfa kumapa and tiomo, but mummy making sure say I buy a for NDC, I buy party, you keep you in power for 42 years, and no one to realize your dream as a nation. And that is why I am here. That is why young people like myself who are intelligent and honest and patriotic and want the best for Ghana, no, that is why they are also supporting what I'm doing. And this, the reason they are to abanebinye. Na ye kem, na ye yedede, adentina, ye di training college suka, and ye tia enti MPP, but some obey den. So we share MPP for say, ye kwaye primaries, ye kwaye flag bearer, or by ye den MPP for mobile partner bedding. Because a cutting na ye tia. A kana edahono, the NDC government, they have paid it. Inti se onyango point tuyaka, yesu di moja abe woma ya. Wo ngasa obe eden biem. Since yesu wuye, a odi moja twa so. Obiamba biem, ye twa yesu na John Mahama ne NDC na biem. Inti se ano, ajenkwa ne di moja twa so. NDC for do moja twa so. Omo tuyaka no, omo tuyaka mai, we tuyaka. Ni nyina maame. Oma yesu nyini ne o. Oh man, me nyam biato because me nyam hwe. You tia yaka ni nyina maame. Yesu Kristo John Mahama NDC for tia yaka ma ye. Inti MPP mo be ye den. Because I can na ho. Sankeka da ho an nka beka se mo betua, but I can ho. Problem no day. Why are we calling Jesus? How do I yemfre Yesu? Say oh how are your friend or how say ebi ni wa adani ha ho frɛ Yesu. Ye gya Yesu ma ne home. Inti se sia na ka ni ho. Teacher trainees 47 colleges of education John Dramani Mahama wetia eka da ho nyina eka ba omia beboto ho eka Canada Japan beji contractor ka o say this asika ne man kwara we sa eka Canada Japan beji diye through contract eka MPP for ebeji diye no and John Mahama ne NDC aban etua otua yaka ye jiminti ni asama mo aba power na mo be ye den nwan. Now before I go on, this story, a very interesting story I want Ghanaians to know, and I'll be coming back to talk on this story. Oh man, we are friends Sam Okudjatu, or one troublesome liar. There is a case in the High Court. One man way Sam Okudjato one ne baba ene ne mabema bi ene one ne group bi. Onwanga se busuafo esiu no. You know what they did? Per court document no of 4G document. Onwanga sa maame estate a ojaye no Sam Okudjato forged document one ne baba. So already court document now. You will see said this man or a diabolic. This is the man or call school or Bible knowledge. And Obekacha Ghana for also a lawyer. This is the same man. Nanado dan kweku for the din kwasi asem ya no aba. Ade na ni brepa we ase e car. This was the same Samokudjato. His son raped his house help, and then he told the son to move to Canada. Today, onwa na busuafo ni nua esiu no because of 4G ne maame ejapade. He forged a estate of 4G per the court documents. He forged it and he stole it from the family. As we speak, the family, they have sued him. Now, I'll take my time and let you know what actually transpired. This crime this guy has committed, a dangerous, on any baba way committed a crime, per the court documents. And I'm going to take my time and come back, maybe give you much some Bonia man way with the friend Sam Okudjato, a coup for the deep power 8 years in Kwasiasem, a coup for the DBA on an supporting. Say coup for the Bedin Kwasiasem, I know I fast or granting interviews. He used to be the former GBA board boss. Only credibility ba akokra. On na yetumi body pa etuo election or see no problem and the coup for do. Kasa otwi nyina coup for the man. And there's a case in High Court. Now me who document no. And what the document says, and they say he forged documents. He actually forged the whole Nemame estate, also Germany no. Now on a lawyer to Nemame and I'm 4G documents right now it's in court. But when the right time comes, I'm thinking the end of the week, I'll bring the document here and I will read exactly the crimes on the Bawi and other people are committing. So the case is in court. We are waiting for it to be called. Now, Mohu, dear AC Ghana. I wanted to throw this in. Now, our Ashanti regional correspondent, your friend, Amaru Shakor. Me Ashanti Ghana for be Amaru Shakor in videos from the Ashanti region. People don't like him because Asantini no kind of create and no. And Chebia and John Dramani Mahama July 16th. Oko Asanti Memu. Okacha Asanti for say. Crowfo market no. Sa market no esi wache. MPP nkwasiafo iba ya omka say ye de yefuru masha santimemu no because MPP mbu asantifo nti Crowfo market omuma wowo imbrechie ene chireben ekofu efu wo ho ema asantimemu na ahemfo akese nyina ati asantimemu obi ankasa John Mahama ni NDC for Saba power ema John Mahama abehye asantimaibo say sa Crowfo mdwa no Sam market, he is going to do what? He is going to make sure it's put to use. He is going to make sure it is completed for Ghana for us and to form ma wudi matem, edi John Mahama tem, omosheshe dem, dia da pano, sanko for no so akonya baby yejuma, omon sako mano, senebe ya mumudu do ya konkonsa for no omubejai. And Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Ginging, or say. A Crowfo market na Ekufuado Bawumia MPP Kennedy Japan mo Kobne Japan the snitch. Any MPP a Cromfo na almost a Santimai and a party the frumashe. Omubedi Ghana so infio watria omuwa santifobi so mwe Jimmy. Omunim nyansa omon for Monsankano. And the MPP NDC are buying John Mahama di nimuno. Omo ba aban or say sa Crowfo market no sa market no or ba beyema asantifo ma ni bina sebio omumbu NDC. Omutwa John Mahama mpoa edi matem a omuni dwumadi no ombenye dwuma ye na omonsa akoma no se ne be ya omumu bi no ombeja konkonsa di eye unofficial correspondent oye dwuma ema Ghana nyina ye ne friend our unofficial correspondent o Ashanti region e friend Amaru oko eye site wo ko check say asema John Mahama kan no through the vice president office any mayor no in fact NDC aban no 821 amwana. This is what is happening at Crowfo market ewa Santimemu.
A contractor on site, we show machines. Almost from Yambo.
That is the reality on the ground. No credit for more. Thank you very much, Amaru. Shako. And I'll catch you or the camera Sako. Gani. Oya Santini Brantier, or Nyakwasia. Oya Santini or Tukumase or Pediefe. Sebio on two kwankwa abrochira and cheso kwasia. Ono so Otumfoɔ de hye. Ono so pese Otumfoɔ anim. Ono so pese Ghana ye bo asantemandia ye bo eye ekura sebio impuntuo wom. Oya brantie neni ate onye kusie. Onye jimifoɔ sɛ ye mbrantie ni bi na ɔmo asantememu na ɔmo ma tribe jimi ɔmo. Impuntuo be fia na ɔmo afe ɔmo to no. Wei onye kwasia ba. Enti wakɔ bebi a president ka sɛ Krofo market rombe no or the camera sini so ehu sɛ ɛkɔ we mu ne ade kyekyere man enyansafo mrantie sɛ de kyekyere man enya nkwasiafo bi a sebio omo be ma yentwa omo gyagina PZ gyen sɛ yɛka so ya santini a ɛwɔ sɛ okoma MPP we mu ne ya santefo we na nani ate we na onim nyansa we na opempuntuo we ɛna sebio o protect Otumfoɔ na nya nkwasiafo ni bi na mugu PZ na mo no ready say nwan a mo bema impuntu abafie na mo de mo dross mo kankan wiawia nkɔfoɔ fonso no ɛnya mo na mo ya santefo de ɔpɛ adepa abafie no de ɔpɛ adepa abafie no de ɔpre adepa abakɔtɔkɔ no yɛndi na bro wei ɛna ɔpre adepa abakɔtɔkɔ mo mu bi mo agimi nti mmrantie sei ɛde asantema esi ɔmo kɔn ho na ɔmo bɔ dawuro ma aban agye ɛtoɔ ɛde akyekyere asantema ya na mo mu bi asantefo no bia mo agimi no mo ne ɔmo ko yɛn soso mo nkwasi asɛm no so bia mo mo pa mo mfa Kevin Taylor emfore eye menhia I don't care. I will tell you more asantefo ni bi no kore no enye Kevin Taylor wadu asante ina tell me megya de me yo Otumfoɔ sɛ tutu ne na yire ɔmo hwɛ me chen TV bia wa asantema because he knows on hene kase na ɔto no we kwa brochire da onim de wa brochire nti na wato dan wa America bia mete no Otumfoɔ sɛ tutu n'ani atinti na wabeto dan wa bia grass wo ohun grass na gu ni dan n'anim na green into Otumfoɔ onim de ye na sɛ wo uti asantimemu na wunim de ya na sɛ ye kyerɛw de ya na do kwasia bɛga sɛ Kevin ka ye nim nti odi Otumfoɔ atama wo na wagimi Otumfoɔ sɛ tutu nim sɛ emrantie sɛ te sɛ shakɔ ɔmo no ɔmo no mo betumi aboa atekyere asanteman mumu bi mu agimi menka ne san na mo nte ase chanchan hene me na maka ba ma ne fie because no kure na kuta me na as far as me kuta no kure no min suro bia min suro konwa bia minsuro police minsuro aban se mikuta no kura na ohene oso san no kura ne de obeto form that is why Otumfoɔ said to obomechi dom nti mo asantefo de bi na mu jimi no party adokoro mu na impunti obakura na mafe mo to say nketia no ye pese impunti obafie nti mbrante mo te say shako mo ne omo amaka omo de no kura be kyekyere santeman e be boa mo de no kura kyekyere santeman onti ase aka se be di Otumfoɔ atam I don't care. Me would say me who me say mo MPP for na mugu asantememu no mo asantefo ni bi mo hwe me nim would say me who for me nya who for omo ana mo ye dede o Ghana say o ye be mo mbra Ghana me ba Ghana na nte Ghana ewe na mo Ghana maka kyerɛw uhu me a obebo brim wonim nipa on ni deal no me nya who for if I say I will do something I will do it and makase me gu party no me gu no me say me gu MPP no me gu no me de no kura be gu no bema bia ni asantememu me ena me ye bema if you say no kura ena ma bema ye bema ye mfa tro enya mema sam no kura ena ma bema ye bema anytime tum de me nsase me bo say bema ni asante eye me e ko Boadu because me Otumfoɔ de hye me nyino asantememu de opɛ adepa kokotoko ne yɛmbɔ na bro me de adepa beba kotoko me de national theater beba me de development be free nkran ba that is my job. I don't care about what you say. Mo betumi e de aye mo lip language every day. Kevin de Otumfoɔ atam mo kakra na me ye bigger. Mo amudi matam nyina wo Otumfoɔ every wa ohini bia ni wo so kyɛn ma santememu me ya popular kyɛn o kyɛn ni bia yo Otumfoɔ si nkyɛn me say wo Otumfoɔ si nkyɛn a ohini bia ni wo popular kyɛn me. That means I have more power when it comes to bringing development home than on any bia was antimemu. You are too forcing chain. That is what I control. And I will control and make sure development comes home.